Hi dear audience, welcome back to our series of interpreting ancient Chinese Taoist classics. After exploring Tai Jin Hua Zhangzhe, Qing Jing Jing, and Zhuangzi's Xinjai, today we move on to another classic closely related to them, Zuo Wang Lun, written by Sima Chengzhen, a famous Taoist priest in the Tang Dynasty. This book focuses on the practical method of Taoist spiritual cultivation, and we will interpret it in 3 episodes, exploring how to achieve inner peace and spiritual transcendence through sitting and forgetting. First, let's clarify the connection between Zuo Wang Lun and the classics we've interpreted before. Just like Zhuangzi Xinjai, Zuo Wang Lun emphasizes inner purification and getting rid of distractions. It also shares the core pursuit of spiritual transcendence with Tai Jin Hua Zhangzi. The difference is that Xinjai is more of a philosophical elaboration, while Zuo Wang Lun provides a systematic step-by-step practice path, making Taoist cultivation more operable for ordinary people. Let's first understand the author Sima Chengzhen. He was a Taoist master who was highly respected by emperors of the Tang Dynasty. He integrated the thoughts of Laoshi Zhuangzi and previous Taoist masters, and summarized his lifelong cultivation experience into Zuo Wang Lun. The book is not long, but it covers the essence of Taoist inner cultivation, and has become a must-read classic for later Taoist practitioners. What exactly is sitting and forgetting? Many people may misunderstand it as sitting and falling asleep or emptying the mind blindly. But in fact, sitting here is not just a physical posture. It refers to a state of calmness and stability. Whether sitting, standing, or lying down, as long as the mind is calm, it can be regarded as sitting. Forgetting is not amnesia, but letting go of external distractions, internal obsessions, and even the distinction between self and others, so as to return to the original state of the heart. Sima Chengzhen pointed out in Zuo Wang Lun that the ultimate goal of sitting and forgetting is to unite with the Tao. The Tao here is the core concept of Taoism, referring to the fundamental law that permeates all things in the universe. By sitting and forgetting, we can eliminate the barriers between the self and the Tao, and achieve a state of harmony with the universe, which is also consistent with the spiritual enlightenment pursued by Xinjai and Tai Jin Hua Zhangzi. In this episode, we have a basic understanding of Zuo Wang Lun, its author, core connotation, and connection with previous classics. In the next 2 episodes, we will focus on the 6-step practice method proposed in Zuo Wang Lun, and explore how to apply this ancient cultivation method to modern life. See you next episode. Hi everyone, welcome back to our interpretation of Zuo Wang Lun. Last episode we learned that this book provides a systematic practice path for Taoist cultivation. Today we will focus on the core content of the book, the 6-step practice method of sitting and forgetting, which is progressive and guides practitioners from calming the mind to finally uniting with the Tao. The first step is restraining the mind. Sima Chengzhen believed that the root of all troubles lies in the restlessness of the mind. The mind is always chasing external things, such as fame, wealth, and desires, leading to chaos and unease. Restraining the mind means pulling the wandering mind back, focusing on the inner self, and not being led astray by external temptations. This is similar to the clearing distractions in Zhuangzi's Xinjai and the purifying the mind in Qing Jing Jing. The second step is abandoning desires. After restraining the mind, we need to further eliminate internal desires. Here, desires do not refer to basic survival needs, but excessive greed, jealousy, and obsession. Sima Chengzhen pointed out that only by abandoning these excessive desires can the mind be truly calm. just like how Xinjai requires us to clear away inner clutters. The third step is letting go of attachments. This step goes deeper than abandoning desires. It requires us to let go of the attachment to the self and all things. We often cling to our own opinions, identities, and possessions, which become barriers between us and the Tao. Letting go of attachments means viewing everything with a detached attitude, not being trapped by gains and losses, and gradually approaching the state of forgetting self. The fourth step is quieting the mind. The fifth step is uniting with the emptiness, and the sixth step is merging with the Tao. These three steps are the advanced stages of sitting and forgetting. Quieting the mind means keeping the mind in a state of absolute calm without any fluctuations. Uniting with the emptiness means integrating the self with the empty and boundless Tao. Merging with the Tao is the ultimate state. The self and the Tao become one, achieving eternal peace and transcendence. These 6 steps are not isolated. They are interrelated and progressive. From restraining the mind to merging with the Tao, it is a process of continuously purifying the mind and transcending the self. In the next episode, we will talk about the contemporary value of sitting and forgetting and how to apply these 6 steps to modern life to relieve anxiety and gain inner peace. See you next episode. Hi dear audience, today we wrap up our interpretation of Sima Chengzhen's Zuo Wang Lun. In the previous 2 episodes, we understood the core connotation of sitting and forgetting and mastered the 6-step practice method. Today, let's focus on the most practical topic. What can this ancient Taoist cultivation method bring to our modern lives? First of all, sitting and forgetting helps us relieve anxiety caused by information overload. In modern society, we are surrounded by endless information, work tasks, and social pressures every day, making our minds always in a state of tension. The restraining the mind and abandoning desires and sitting and forgetting teach us to filter out useless distractions, focus on what is truly important, and let the mind get rid of unnecessary busyness. Secondly, sitting and forgetting cultivates our ability to be present. The core of sitting and forgetting is to focus on the present moment, not lingering on the past, not worrying about the future, but calming down and perceiving the present. This is exactly what we lack in modern life. Many of us are trapped in regret for the past or anxiety about the future, ignoring the beauty of the present. By practicing sitting and forgetting, we can learn to live in the moment and feel the peace of the present. Furthermore, sitting and forgetting helps us establish a correct attitude towards gains and losses. The letting go of attachments in sitting and forgetting teaches us not to cling to fame, wealth, and gains and losses. In modern society, many people feel pain because of excessive pursuit of material interests and comparison with others. Sitting and forgetting tells us that true happiness does not come from external possessions, but from inner peace and contentment, which is also consistent with the wisdom of Xinjai and Tai Jin Hua Zongzi. It should be emphasized that the sitting and forgetting in Zuo Wang Lun is not a way to escape reality, but a method to better face life. It does not require us to give up work and life, but to maintain a calm mind in the hustle and bustle, not be led astray by desires, and live a more sober and free life. That's all for our interpretation of Zuo Wang Lun. This book, together with Tai Jin Hua Zongzi, Qing Jing Jing, and Zhuangzi's Xinjai, constitutes the core wisdom of Taoist inner cultivation. Next, we will continue to interpret the next classic closely related to them. Which ancient book do you want to hear about next? Welcome to leave your comments below. See you in the next episode.